G'day guys, LukeTopSecret here and welcome to my review for Dark Souls 3, which is a game that's been out for a while, but a few of you guys wanted me to do a review on it, so let's get straight into this review. If you guys end up enjoying this video, please leave a like and a comment, and if there's any other games coming out this year or have already come out, let me know in the comments if you want me to review them and I'll do that. So let's get straight into Dark Souls 3. I just want to start out by saying that this game is hard. Really hard. Like trying to get Donald Trump to shut up hard. So if you're crazy enough to even attempt to play this game, I recommend stacking up on a bunch of chill pills and taking them so often, because you will rage quit quite a lot. Now I haven't played the other Dark Souls games, but already I am pretty immersed in the lore of it all, and it is pretty fantastic. The game is pretty much just like the Elder Scrolls / Skyrim, just in third person and a lot more difficult, which isn't a bad thing. I like the idea of it all, but some people seem to nerd out when people compare Skyrim to Dark Souls, but it's similar. Look, there's dragons in it and you are a knight trying to kill stuff, so it does have similarities to Skyrim. So if you don't like Skyrim, then this probably isn't a game for you. When you start up the game, you get to choose a class. You can either be a thief, assassin, or warrior, or a knight, just to name a few. I personally enjoy the knight, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people do prefer the knight too, because it's the one most commonly used, which isn't a bad thing. They all have the different status and all that, so just have a quick gaze at all the stats and then you can pick your pick. And yeah, regardless to whatever class you pick, you're most likely gonna die a lot, and this game can get really frustrating. Just a heads up. The combat to this game is perfectly done, and really did have to be done well, because it's difficult, really difficult. So if the combat in the game was terrible, then you had no chance. But if you keep on dying a lot, don't blame the controls, it's just your skills that stinks. There is the ability to parry attacks, which I recommend staying away from. Just use evade, which is probably the best move you can do. You know, just keep jumping away from all the enemy attacks, and then when they're just dizzying around for a bit, that's when you strike, but never parry, just dodge. You also need a lot of patience for this game. If you don't have patience, then stay away from it, because a lot of the enemies require patience in order to destroy them, because the enemies will often strike twice, maybe 3 times before freezing for a split second. That's if you dodge their attacks, and then when they're frozen, that's when you get to strike at them. Don't strike when they're attacking, you'll just end up getting killed. And don't relax, ever. Even if you've cleared a few rooms and have tons of space to relax, it might not be safe. You know, there's a reason why you can't pause the game. It's because online players can invade your game, and they will surely kill you if they get the opportunity to. So unless you have the game offline and stay offline, you can pause the game. But if you're playing online, you're going to probably die a lot more thanks to the online players. So you need to keep the possibility of invasion in the back of your head at all times, just to be sure, because there are a lot of noobs out there. Aside from all the weapons you can carry, like swords, bows and arrows and all that sort of stuff, you can also use spells, which just adds to the similarities of Skyrim a bit more. Spells include fire, lightning, water and all that sort of stuff, you know, the natural stuff, which is pretty cool, and you'll find yourself needing to use them quite a lot, so make sure you get a lot of them spells, alright? In a game where you die a lot, the respawning points must be important, but in Dark Souls 3, the respawn points aren't really that good. You have to summon this thing called bonfire, which is basically beacons where you can spawn, but they don't take you close enough to the bosses you're at. So if you die and you're just one hit away from killing that one boss, well, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna have to start again. Speaking of bosses, there are tons of bosses, each of them bigger and more stronger than the last. I remember when I first took out the first boss in the game, and I felt so good, only to find out the next boss was just as difficult. Damn you, Dark Souls. As an added bonus, if you get Dark Souls 3 on the Xbox One, you will also get a digital copy of the first Dark Souls game, thanks to backward compatibility, which, by the way, is no easier than the third one, so don't even try it. All in all guys, this game is a pretty good game. Aside from the fact that it's really challenging, I do recommend it, and if you're up for a challenge then go right ahead. You'll not be disappointed. Just don't rage quit and start smashing stuff, just like that one kid we all know. And saying that, the final verdict for Dark Souls 3 is a 9 out of 10. It's really awesome, but insanely challenging, and that's pretty much it guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.